Whenever you're ready.
I'll talk about it now. So more recently, now that I'm an old man, I feel like beer makes me more tired than it ever has before. Like, if I'm borderline buzzed, but borderline drunk, I feel like I'm going to be very sleepy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why, like, day drinking for me isn't really the business. Like, it never really has been. It never really has been, but I feel like the older I get, now that I'm in my 30s, yeah, I definitely feel it more than ever, where I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm just ready to go to bed now. Like, I'm done.
Yeah. If I take a nap, that's really like 4 hours to sleep.
At least. Yeah. If you fall asleep at 6 p.m., you're not waking up till 6 a.m. the next morning, essentially, at that point.
Yeah. Yep, that's the beer life for you. I already opened up my can.
Oh, let's go. Tell the people what we got then while I pour mine.
We got the Mind Circus. I mean, just kind of, my light's a little bad there, but
there we go.
It's by Russian River, of course, my favorite brewery.
Yes.
This is a newer beer, right? I think they started making it like 2 years ago.
Have we not had it on the show yet?
I
want to say we have back in the day.
Did we?
I want to say so. I could be wrong.
So are we doing a run back?
I think we're running this one back. We do have another IPA that we'll be drinking later on in the show, but I'm
glad this one was just to get drunk.
Yeah, just to get us there.
To prep us for the other beer. So I actually went to Hollinshead yesterday.
Oh, it smells good. Oh, nice.
And I ended up getting a nice 17-ounce pour of the Mind Circus.
Oh, they have it on tap there?
Yeah, I was very surprised. I was like, well, I've had this beer a good 100 times now, but never on tap.
Never on tap. That's amazing.
I got it.
That's awesome. So yeah, to anyone that's listening or watching this episode, just know that, yeah, Mind Circus by Russian River, it is a newer beer. They recently started making it like more easily obtainable.
All their beers.
Distribution-wise over the past year for this beer in particular. But then, yeah, who'd have thunk? Wow, now it's finally on tap. Let's do it without further ado.
Num, 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 num.
Clink and cheers. Oh, that's some good citrusy goodness.
It's really fruity.
It is, surprisingly. I don't remember it being this fruity, but
me either.
It's got like a little bit of lemon tart right at the end, just a little zing. Interesting.
Bottled a long time ago, I think. Yeah, mine's a bad beer.
Well, I remember. I believe we did buy it for the show. It was in the early days of the show because I remember you found out at Bradley's Fine Wines and Spirits, where we stocked up for the first few episodes of the show, that they had it bottled there. And so then Sin and I went there earlier in the day, bought some, gave you a bottle, and then gave you like a bottle or two. And then we went to Tustin Brewing Co. to have some lunch. After that, we went back there to buy two more because they were only allowing 2 bottles per person.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the system, AJ. But before that, I bought the box of cans with my dad when he first started to do it. And I think I don't know if yours is the can.
This is the can. This is the one you gave me.
Yeah. These were bottled in like June.
Wow. Okay. So they're an older beer now.
Yeah. And it says, I know it says clearly summer on here. Do not age. Well, I don't listen to rules, guys. I do what I want when I want. I recorded an episode of a Halloween beer a week after Halloween.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
Rebels without a fucking bedtime. That's what we are.
You see this character right behind me, the one that doesn't give a fuck about anything? That's me.
He'll eat your eggs. Don't give a fuck.
Do you see this symbol right here? That one right there? No fucks. Cobra Kai never dies. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, no, you have a wall of savagery behind you.
I got Wally.
Savagery.
Wally's like right there.
That's the sweetest character you have to show for. Everything else is darkness. God, take it easy,
I can't wait to
Wayne.
put more things on my wall.
Same. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I think we do need to dub that wall the wall of savagery, though.
I'd be down.
100%.
So the beer is good off of the tap. It definitely is. I enjoyed it. That was a smooth 17 ounces.
Nice.
It just kind of sucks because that was also the day that Orange County went on purple.
Oh, yeah.
For the shutdown. So they stopped doing indoor. So everything was outdoor starting yesterday. So it's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I was there was the very first day they allowed indoor seating.
Yep.
And now the most recent time is when they fucking said, nah, you're a gorilla. Drink your drink outside.
Exactly. There's your cage out there. Enjoy it there. Eat your frickin' banana, gorilla man.
You know, AJ, this is a joke I made on our other more popular podcast, SD Geek. No plugs,
Yes.
but all the plugs, SD Geek Pod. And I have not stopped thinking about something I told you in the last episode.
Which
I still laugh about it. The Pokemon shake cage.
I forgot about that. You want to enlighten the people as to what you mean by that?
Now, I don't remember the original reason why I said it, but it's probably because AJ's a bad person. It definitely is because AJ's a bad person. And I made the joke that every hour on top of the hour, AJ has to go and shake the Pokemon cage and sign off on it. Stop thinking about that.
That's my job.
How would it look?
I'm the janitor at the gym, at the gym leader's gym, where it's my job just to. Well, they don't know I'm doing it. I'm just an asshole behind the scenes after dark when I'm mopping and sweeping the floor. When the gym leader's not around. Until one day they find me passed out, venomized by a fucking Ekans or something.
Okay, there's an Ekans in there. I was gonna say, what Pokemon would be in your Pokemon shake cage?
I appreciate you asking that because I swear to God, on my podcast notes for today, I have a Pokemon related question for you. You can't see it because of the brightness of the fucking screen. But there it is. There.
Favorite Pokemon type. Flying. Yes. Next question. No, I'm playing.
Is it flying though? I figured because you like Pidgeot.
I like birds. In the original Pokemon game, I usually had like Zapdos and Pidgeot. Those are like my two favorite characters to always play.
That's freaking tight. Were you ever a Fearow kind of guy? Fearow was like the ugly looking. No, that's Farfetch'd.
Oh,
Fearow, it kind of looks like a giant condor, like a big old fucking vulture thing. No? Don't remember. It was a very plain looking bird type Pokemon compared to Pidgeot.
Probably why I don't remember, because it's basic,
fucking majestic and everything.
Yeah, not
Fearow,
basic.
More of like just an ugly brown bird.
Yeah. Fuck that. Okay, well that Pokemon would end up in my shake cage.
No.
Thank you for the suggestion.
I don't know whether I want to name this episode the Wall of Savagery or the Pokemon Shake Cage. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
That'll get views, and we might get canceled.
Yes. I think the reason why you brought up the Pokemon Shake Cage is because I made a joke toward you saying, like, it doesn't matter if it's Pokemon, it's still considered an animal rights issue. Something like that.
Oh, no. And then I made that joke?
Yep.
Am I secretly the bad person?
You created that. You took my joke to the next level, which I appreciate. So.
Flying. I definitely flying and thunder.
Going back to that, okay.
Flying and thunder.
Okay. Wait, so then Zapdos is like the perfect marriage of the two for you then.
Yes. Whenever I was able to use thunder and fly, wet.
Gotcha. All right. I respect that.
What about you, sir?
I wanted you to guess what you think my favorite type.
Fairy.
Fairy's cool, but no.
Oh, water.
Oh, how'd you know? You remember? Did we talk about this before?
Well, AJ, I've known you for an easy 3 years. That's just easy ballpark.
Yeah,
3 years easily.
True. Good point.
And I remember nothing brought me more joy than when my fire deck would beat your water deck.
Damn.
And I since then, I think I've always known you're a water type.
I'm a water guy?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you'd be an airbender, and I'd be a water bender.
Well...
Or do you like other bending better than that?
Well, here's the thing. I loved fire in Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I didn't really like it in Pokemon. Like, Charizard did nothing for me.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. But about we're all over the place. I'm saying bending. What kind of bender?
I know. I'm trying to say I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Because you were saying air because I said I liked.
Oh, I see. Flying.
I'm saying I like fire in Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's one of those things.
Oh, okay. You're a little split, little dichotomy there.
I guess air because there's only one left, so it's kind of like that hipster airbender.
Hold on, wait. So you're gonna paint this picture for me, or I'll paint it for you. You have this majestic avatar who was born and raised as an airbender. Yeah. Masters all the elements. Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert for a decade-old show. defeats the Fire Nation leader.
Yeah, he unlocks a secret power to take everybody's powers. Yes, I'm following.
Yes. And then there's you.
I would like to think it's
You're
a combination of like
you're
Harry
the
Potter meets John meets Airbender kind of a look. I got them glasses.
I'm just seeing like Aang being badass, like flying around, tossing shit, bending water into a freaking giant wave monster, and then wielding fire towards the Fire Lord and all that. And then there's John.
Want to see me do a trick with my bear? Yep, that's
that's the Padawan of the Avatar. That would be so good. You're the protege. That would be amazing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
nice cross between Harry Potter and the Airbender.
Oh my god,
Aang.
That's awesome. Aang and John.
You know it. You know it.
Holy shit.
So water for you, definitely.
Yeah, you guessed it. You guessed it right off the bat. Nice.
I think that's why you're like my second rival when it comes to anything, because I always pick grass between the three.
Even though you like fire. Oh, but fire.
Pokemon, for whatever reason, fire was just not for me.
Okay.
Just none of the Pokemon interested me that were fire type that I can remember.
So did you ever play Gen 2, Gold and Silver?
Yes.
Did you pick Chikorita then as your grass type? Oh, what'd you do?
I picked the leaf one, the grass one, whatever.
That's Chikorita.
Oh, that's Chikorita. Who were the three? Chikorita,
Cyndaquil, and then Totodile was the water.
Who evolves to? Who's the fire one? Evolves to Blaziken?
Blaziken is Gen 3. Typhlosion was Gen 2.
God, you see, I'm a boomer. I only followed it up to like 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
I'll tell you this though,
please.
When I started Pokemon Gold and Silver, my main objective was to catch a Pidgey. I was not able to catch a Pidgey at first, so I got the closest thing to a Pidgey. Don't know the name of it. It like kind of filled the hole in my heart until I was able to actually catch Pidgey, and then I was good.
Nice. Story time with John of the early days of Gen 2.
I love the move Return because I loved my Pidgey.
It is a great move. That's stab and everything. Same type attack bonus. So yeah, I can imagine that was ultra powerful at the time.
No, yeah, especially because I catch them when they were little, take them from their mamas, level 2, level 3, straight out of the womb.
Right.
I'd probably be eating the mama, to be honest with you.
Right. This is what I'll do to you if you don't listen.
Have you ever? Do you remember the scene where Chewbacca's about to eat the baby birds?
Right, the porgs, yeah.
Then he bitches out. Right. I want to bitch out. I'd eat the mom.
Look him in the eyes as you do it too. John, use peck.
When I'm done, Pokemon Shake Cage.
Oh no! Jesus Christ! You want to go in the Shake Cage again? Jesus,
I'll do it. So this is something you know about me.
Shake Cage.
Pokemon Yellow came out. I threw Pikachu right in the cage.
That is true.
No hesitation. I didn't even wait until I had 6. I'd wait until I had Pidgey. I'd get him to Pidgeotto, and then I'd throw the Pikachu in the computer. Never again would that Pikachu talk to me.
Oh my God. You didn't even care that it said No?
No. Shut up, you little bitch. And then I shook the computer. He wasn't in a cage, but I shook the computer. He knew.
Right. When he went to look at you excitedly because you were talking to Professor Oak for the first time in months, he was like, Pika! And then he just saw a blurry screen because you were rattling it.
Pika this bitch.
And then the shell shock within Pikachu just started all over again. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm a terrible Pokemon. Well, not with my Pidgey. I love my Pidgey. But
for sure. You give them all the love. I see.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Yellow was the lame version of Red and Blue.
I mean, it was cool because it had like better graphics a little bit, slightly.
Yeah, but all the glitches went away, or all the good glitches went away.
Oh, sure. Did they take away like the Mew glitch on like Cinnabar Island and all that?
God, AJ, don't quote me. I don't want the hate mail to come in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the Messigno thing got fixed.
The missing no, I said Mew, but yeah, the missing no glitch
Yeah, because
over in
I don't know when the Mew glitch was discovered. Do you know about the Mew glitch? There's
all
so
I all I remember is that apparently there were rumors back in the day that if you searched under this truck in like Viridian City or something like that,
no,
then
I
then
tried
it was
it.
hiding that. Yeah, it's bullshit.
AJ, I want
I got it with a Game Shark. That's how I got it.
story time with Uncle John.
Go
Here we go.
ahead.
So
Gather
when I
around,
was
everyone.
when I was young and Pokemon first came out, Red and Blue, there was a hotline number that you can call for tips and tricks. I used to blow that number up. But besides that, any type of rumor that I'd hear with Pokemon, I would 100% try to do it. So I would restart games to do those kinds of things. So I got the Pokemon that taught you how to do surf, but you don't learn surf until your fourth Pokemon back. I don't know. I did it all.
Good memory
And no,
though.
none of them worked. Oh, I can keep going. There was the Yoshi one I tried. There's yeah. I tried them all. None of them worked. Not until I was like fucking 19, 22. And then I found out about like it's not so much a Mew glitch, but it's like a data glitch where you save the game right before a battle starts and you exit the game. So then when you start the game back up, it needs to fill the data. There's like an empty slot that happens. So the second you beat a trainer, any trainer, not trainer, trainer, a random Pokemon will show up, any kind.
Okay.
But depending on what trainer you play against would get you the Pokemon. So you got to play a specific trainer, and when you beat him, right at the end, it'd say a wild Mew appeared. And then from there, he was like level 5, and you'd catch him.
Okay, wow. I don't remember having to do all that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Got you.
Yeah, and then, like, if let's say you decided not to play against that trainer, you can play a completely different one, and you might get like a Raichu, level 5.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Wow.
So that's a glitch that actually works.
That's pretty tight. So I remember learning that. I believe this is confirmed too. So stuff like that, to where you could, in a indirect way, choose what Pokemon you'll encounter, so that way you can catch it, was a way for the developers to be able to test certain things early on in the game. Or like they knew, like, okay, cool, early on in the game we can get any Pokemon we want, which is how Mew was actually obtainable at that point in the game. Kind of crazy. But like, it was all kind of premeditated. It's just somehow the word got out, and then the general audience was able to get a hold of it as well.
So I wonder if that is. I thought it was a glitch, like Glitch City.
Maybe.
There's the ghost computer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you know about that. There's like 2 ghost computers, I think.
How does that work?
They're just random PCs that are invisible.
Oh, what the hell?
So if you walk up to the right, spot, and you hit the A button, you'll like activate the PC.
Oh, that's insane. Jesus.
Ghost PCs.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, I devoted my childhood to Pokemon Red and Blue. 100%.
That was really fun. I mean, I remember the moment I found out about those cheats, I was on a camping trip, and I just went ham with Mewtwo and Mew and just had a great time with it for like a good year. And then Yellow came out eventually, and that was really fun too.
Boar Central. Beat the games already, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want Pikachu following me. Let me pick the Pokemon I want to follow me. How about that?
Right, but no, we didn't get that till like way.
We get the little rat.
Whose poor cage you rattle all the time.
It's been a good 30-something years. 27 years.
Right.
Still in that PC.
Forgotten. In its digital prison.
He peaked his last Pika. I'll say that.
So let me ask you this. To those of you who may not be familiar, so last week, actually, we talked about Michael B. Jordan hyping up Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I assume by now you've heard about the upcoming Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament, right?
No?
No,
Blaine, I have.
I mean, come on. I was really surprised. Like, oh shit.
No.
I expect you would.
I think I'm usually the one who's most up to date with fighting games when it comes to this in the group.
Agreed. At least when it comes to the Capcom fighting games, for sure.
You would be surprised.
Okay.
Twitter's like my only real social media I use, so it's nothing but FGC for me.
Fair enough. But yeah, I'm super hype. So it's like it's a new Twitch Rivals tournament, which is now featuring Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is pretty interesting. Whoa, Jesus. That might have taken the cake early on in the
You
episode.
won last episode, by the way. We get too drunk to remember the game that we created, but you won last episode.
I
So
appreciate you
I
giving me the
am not
title.
worthy from the last episode.
I don't know if I can catch up to that one. That one was pretty great. I'll admit.
Good luck, bro.
Oof.
Ooh, I think we might be at high.
That I think I still need to give you some credit for that first one. That one wasn't bad though. It just came out of me. Dear Lord. But yeah, it's crazy because Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, how old is that game now?
10 years. 10 years. Literally 10 years, like 4 days ago.
It's a decade old and yet an official Twitch.tv tournament. That's crazy.
This is not the first, not the second. This is the third time this game's been revived. Third time.
Yeah, like in the timeline of the game's creation.
Marvel 3 will never die. It won't.
Until they digitally remaster it somehow, I guess. Sorry if you can hear my dad. He's being a little loud. But anyway, it's super crazy. Like, I can't believe it. This game is super old. I can't believe that Twitch is willing to put their name on it. It's crazy.
Well, it's Maximilian backing it. They would not have put their name, and that's what a lot of people are thanking him for. Is he could have chose any fighting game,
right?
Any. I mean, he loves Third Strike,
right?
But he saw the community of Marvel 3 again is resurging because it is, and he just took advantage of it. This is what people are already currently watching. There's usually now like 5 or 6 Marvel's 3 streams going on. One of them usually has like 100, 200 viewers. So a small but decent following.
Which just
for a dead game.
Yeah, for a quote unquote dead game. You know what I mean? But one thing that I would like to mention also, as far as like you mentioned, like the lifetimes that this game has had, like the rebirths, if you will. And it's like, it's kind of weird because I feel like for the most part, there's like a new top level or high level like players every generation of it. Like, sure, there are the legends. There's Justin Wong, there's Chris G, there's Filipino Champ, even though he unfortunately is in a very confrontational situation. But at the same time,
fucked up.
Legends, they are still considered Marvel gods. But since then, there have been other people that have since then surpassed them, I feel.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you first of all. Let's go on this subject. How do you feel about Chris G not being invited?
I think
that we know of. I mean, he may have been invited and he said no, but I think because of his past, they didn't invite him.
I mean, I'm sure that's why they didn't. That's probably for the same reason.
Dumb, because again, people are allowed to grow. He made his remarks when he was like 22 years old, and he's obviously grown since then. Like you can obviously tell, because before this guy would go every other weekend, he was screaming, ranting at people, and he fucked up really bad, and since then he's grown, but he didn't get that opportunity.
I think it is unfortunate because again, he is not only a Marvel god, but he's a world champion of the video game.
He is the best Marvel 3 player.
Yeah.
Period.
Nobody even though he only won an Evo once.
Yeah, but when you compare the tournament wins,
yes, like the overall pedigree of the player.
I wouldn't doubt it if that man probably won close to 175 Marvel tournaments.
He's the Sonic Fox of Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah. He was the guy that, like, whenever anybody beat him, they were crying. Like the person was like, it was beating Daigo, basically. It was Marvel 3.
Well, he was a demon. And I'm sure he still is.
He wasn't a demon. He was the devil. What he did with Morgan, Doom, Virgil. Oh my God, he made the game boring.
Right.
More power. Well, until somebody beat him. Until people like Ryan Alv. When Ryan Alv came in for that year, I had never been a fangirl any faster than that time period.
He was the people's hero at that point. Someone could beat him.
And I had always enjoyed Chun-Li. I've always enjoyed that character.
Yep.
What he was doing with, by the way, did you see he's in it?
Yes, I did.
Who do you think is going to win?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's him, to be honest with you. I really would not be surprised.
All my money's on Ryan Alv.
It could happen. I mean, just to anyone who's curious as to what the hell we're talking about, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory in the name in that it's Marvel characters versus Capcom characters, i.e. Street Fighter, stuff like that. Street Fighter most notably as far as Capcom goes. There's Resident Evil characters, Mega Man characters, and such
Bitty Bang
as well. Yes. Beautiful Joe's in there. A less common and less well-known franchise, but still an important one. Yeah, stuff like that. Okami characters are in there, or an Okami character, Amaterasu. But anyway, it's like a
That
great
long
marriage
booty.
of two different franchises clashing together, and it's an amazing game. I just bought it and installed it on my PS5 last night, and I played training
Is the
mode
online
for like
still
a little bit.
trash?
I didn't play online. I just went into
You
training mode
should.
and just messed around with some
Just
characters.
do me a favor. Just play 2 matches online and let me know if it's trash.
Well, go ahead.
They didn't fix the online. It's just a port. But
Yes.
you never
True.
know. You never know.
Never know. But okay, so the reason why, I mean, I would like to say a large reason, I think, as to why Marvel 3 has had such the resurgence that it has all over again for the third time now or so, is because of Parsec and the connectability issues via online. It's so superior compared to what the game was originally launched with, that now, as long as you're able to play it on PC, you're golden. Like, you'll have a great connection typically.
You want to know the best thing about Parsec and this whole situation?
I'm wasting my burps, god damn it. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Tournaments, in-person tournaments are back on, Marvel's going to be a main title again.
You think so?
Strong feeling. I mean, especially after this Maximilian event. I mean, there's a tournament going on right now that goes on every Friday. Temple Never Sleeps, I believe, is the name of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
That I mean, the second we end this podcast, I'm probably going to be watching it.
Oh, nice.
It usually there's 60 people who sign up, 50 to 60 people, but because of the Marvel announcement, they like capped at 80. His original cap was 70, and they ended up capping at 80.
That's awesome. I'm glad
almost a 100-man tournament.
That's sick. That's
sick. For a 10-year-old game.
I mean, the thing about this video game is that, okay, in the 10 years that you and myself and our friends have gone to EVO, nice. I dare anyone to mention a game that had as hype of a crowd as when Marvel vs. Capcom Grand Finals or Top 8 was going on. Like, the only other time I can consider a crowd getting nearly as hype and crazy is if Street Fighter 4 was going on. But even still, it would not reach that crazy level to where people are screaming, jumping around,
I'm gonna say
yelling,
right
throwing stuff. Like, it was like a gladiator match. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's a great way of saying it. Marvel in general, except Infinite, Marvel 2 and Marvel 3 brought in a certain type of crowd. So where even if it was only 50 Marvel fans, it sounded like it was 200.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spartans.
It's like, even if people don't care about Marvel, when that game is being played, it
visually
looks insane. Exactly. It's like, I don't get me wrong, there's plenty of fighting games out there that I appreciate the art style of, the character designs look cool, the attacks look great. I get it. And sometimes, like games like Street Fighter 5, it took a long time to evolve and develop, but eventually I respect the play style of certain characters and the way that certain players play the characters. I think the footsie aspect of Street Fighter 4 and 5 is really hype, especially 4, though, I'll say. But if you don't know those games as well, you may not be as privy to get so hyped about it. But Marvel 3, you can respect the skill, the rhythm base that goes into that game, and on top of that, the overall just flashiness that is on screen while the game is being played. Like, it just makes you look like a badass when you're playing the game at a high level. Like, Doom Infinites are awesome. To watch a subpar character, no offense, Sentinel, in Marvel 3 come back against a Virgil and dominate it, it's stuff like that. Or when you get a random Shenko that goes off, or a Felicia that goes off, compared to like Dante or Wolverine or something like that. I don't know. It's just so awesome. I love it. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch that game and not get excited about watching it. I don't know. Perhaps we're biased, but at the same time, we've experienced this game for over a decade now, and I think it deserves the notability that it has. What's that?
From the start.
Day one.
We went to the very first EVO. That game is the reason we went to EVO.
Yep, absolutely. That was our first
10
EVO
years ago.
Vanilla.
10 years ago at this point.
We got our pre-orders together of Marvel 3.
Yeah, we did.
We played it that night.
That's when EVO used to give free shirts.
Yes. Yep, you're right.
They did it for like 4 years, and then it like blew up, and then yeah,
Right. So, for any of you that are watching or listening to this, if you do want to watch the Marvel Lives tournament, it is happening Monday, November 23rd at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Get in it. Get in it and enjoy it. If you have never seen this game before, maybe give it like, I don't know, a few matches and see what you think about it, because it's hype. And one of the best things about this tournament is that they have an amazing set of commentators for the whole tournament, being Yipes and Tasty Steve. I mean, that's going to be so fun to hear them go back and forth together.
Now, this is just me. I'm going to say it. Unpopular opinion. I don't like the fact that Tasty Steve's in it.
I will say
they only got him because he's a big name.
He's a huge name nowadays.
He did commentate Marvel year 1 and 2, and then towards the end, whenever he could get himself in it, I never really consider him like. There were others who were just as good, just not as popular.
He's not Chris Matrix. I'll say it.
Oh my God, I wish it would have been IFC Yipes and Chris Matrix.
Right.
But Chris Matrix is pretty open about hating Marvel 3.
Yes, he is. That is a good point.
Pretty open about it.
Yeah, I mean, say what you will about Chris Matrix in the sense that, well, I'll say this. Chris Matrix and Yipes obviously have extremely amazing chemistry as commentators together and friends. But at the same time, at least they're going to be having two major commentators who are passionate about the fucking game that's going to be played for that whole day. You know what I mean?
I don't think Tasty Steve is that passionate, but
maybe not as passionate as Yipes, but who is really,
again,
you know?
I think there were other commentators who are just as talented, just not as popular. So it makes sense why they picked them, because it's Twitch. They want to get as many, and it helps the Marvel community too. So
yeah,
it's just a small complaint.
No. I agree. And even still, I'm sure Tasty Steve will do a great job.
He is. I mean, it's Tasty. I love Tasty Steve as a commentator.
Mm-hmm.
I just that another true Marvel commentator who is just as talented as him should have had the opportunity. But it is what it is. I mean, Chris G isn't in the tournament, and Chris G is Marvel 3.
That's that fair point. So, Filipino champ
has 2020
is a champion of Marvel vs. Capcom.
Dumbass remark. I think it was a joke, and I think he shouldn't have got canceled, but it was a dumbass remark that he made. I mean,
Filipino champ?
Yeah, and that's what you kind of get. Like
you're
a guy who likes to play with fire, and sometimes you're gonna get burnt.
Yeah, it's perfect. In that player's direction, that is a perfect way to put it, because he loves to be controversial, and it finally turned around and bit him in the ass.
His type of personality, which from my understanding, he's an amazing person in real life. But
you've also met him in real life too.
He likes to play villain. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
But like what he did to KBR, that would never fly in any type of tournament ever. Like that kind of stuff. No, that's bullying. He was a bully. No, again, I don't think it was really bullying. I think it was entertaining. But nowadays, you'll get canceled for making a watermelon joke, which is what happened to Champ. I mean,
it was a bad. It was in bad taste at that time.
It was super bad. But he was bullying KBR.
Yes,
like
true.
He was getting in his face, talking all this shit, and KBR is just like not doing anything.
But the thing is, KBR has the Cinderella story. Spoilers for an exhibition that went down. Didn't he end up beating him?
He won in grand finals. I get that, but I'm just saying that kind of stuff that F-Champ did back then, it's not going to happen. Money matches don't even happen anymore because it's gambling, and gambling is illegal. So, and Twitch, I'm sure you've seen now how all of these streamers are deleting their past videos because they're getting super strict with the music.
Yep.
So,
DMC.
I think that age of fighting game is done, which is kind of sad because I love that rivalry that was like the first 3 or 4 years of Marvel 3, where there were main stage matches. It's like KBR versus F-Champ.
It's like you said, this game draws out a certain crowd of people, and that goes not only for the audience, but the people that play the game passionately as well. I'm right there with you.
I'm waiting on you. No, I've been done with this for like 15 minutes.
I should have said something.
I'm waiting on you, bro. So I need to grab mine. Should we continue this conversation?
Yes, we'll pause it and we'll be right back. And we're back. So we didn't mention earlier, even though we probably did on a past episode, where I'm pretty darn sure in a drunken stupor, if you'll say, we did have the Mind Circus Hazy IPA by Russian River once before, and that is at a nice solid 7%.
7%?
7% even.
It is a hazy IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, there, or like I said, I did get a bit of the fruitiness to it.
Yes.
The citrus definitely got a lot of that, but it's
Yeah.
like I feel like it's just perfectly balanced, especially with the hops. This was like the first hazy IPA I've had where I was like, whoa, okay, I should really give it a shot, because I've had a few hazy IPAs and they were like, not for me. I'm not a big fan of like the overpowering citrus taste.
Agreed. I think I got bits of like where it would punch a little bit, a little sour, but not overly done. Like it doesn't taste like a sour beer though.
It
You know
doesn't
what I
take
mean?
over the like your palates, not at all.
Exactly. It doesn't seem like that's the intention with that beer in particular.
So I'd recommend it. I think it's their third best beer.
Agreed.
Fourth best beer.
Ooh. You want to name them right now while we're at it?
Younger, Alder, Blind Pig, this one, then Happy Hops.
Gotcha. Happy Hops
I
being his
won't
first favorite.
include Hop Father because I had it like 3 years ago. So
Fair enough.
my taste buds can change since then. So.
Well, then let's show the people what we're going to be drinking for this one. And I think we got to get a little funky with it because we have close.
Oh, wait, that was the wrong can.
Not quite. We got ourselves dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Disco Days IPA by Almanac Beer Co.
Almanac. I like that name.
From Alameda, California. So another local brewery to us. So pretty awesome. It's super can design.
Do you see it? It's a West Coast
Indian
Pale Ale.
I'm super hyped for this because, again, we don't have many West Coast IPAs, or at least I certainly don't drink very many West Coast IPAs, or at least where they're specified as that style. So I'm super excited to do this one.
It's pretty weak on the content, though.
What is it? Like, I'll guess
6.2?
Okay, I was going to guess about 6.25. Nice.
When you hear me say it's weak, you specifically already know it's going to be 6%.
Yeah, for an IPA, that is pretty soft. But at the same time, I'm hoping the flavor is still there, though, because there's plenty of flavor going on with this design right here, and I'm loving it. It's pretty tight.
No,
let's see what the color looks like.
Hopefully the can isn't better than the beer.
Right? Which can be the case at times. But we'll see. It's got a nice cloudiness so far. Pouring this beer.
I'm not really getting a smell from it, are you? Well, you'll take a whiff.
A little bit. I'm just glad it's not like one of those sad 4% IPAs where it's like, don't even call it an IPA.
It makes you sad that you have to even look at a sad can.
It's true.
All right.
It's a little lighter in scent compared to the Mind Circus, but I'm still excited to try it because look, I mean, I don't know how well this is coming across on camera, but it's another super cloudy IPA that we're about to have right now.
Your color looks different than mine. There goes to show you the difference in cameras. Yours is showing the true color.
True colors.
Do you see? Like, look at mine compared to yours. Mine looks like it's a regular IPA.
Orangey. Ooh. Okay. That's light and refreshing. A little lacking in flavor compared to the Mind Circus.
I think it's lacking a lot of flavor.
Right. But it's got a little hoppiness.
There's a little bit of an aftertaste. I think that's what I'm getting is the hoppiness.
Well, let me just read off the can a little bit to you.
Read it.
It's hoppy, refreshing, and groovy. Right there on top. I'm loving this, though. So, yeah, it's a West Coast India Pale Ale, dry hopped with Nelson Sauvin. So that's pretty cool. Disco Days IPA is a righteous celebration for your taste buds. And there's more to talk about, but I will not get into that. Oh, interesting. It's a Pilsner malt. Is that what makes it West Coast? Is it the Pilsner fusion? I never considered that.
I don't know.
To anyone who's more educated than we are, please confirm or deny that. That would be nice to know. But that would make sense as to why it has such a lighter color, almost similar to a hazy, if you will. I think it looks pretty darn hazy, actually. Not quite as milky looking.
Not milky at all.
But it's still cloudy.
It has like that hazy to it. But you know, when I pour it, like the pour is pretty clear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the glass I'm using, but it's like nice and thick for me. Again, not the milkiest, but still a little cloudy. I'm digging it, though. It's not bad. It's simple and straightforward. It's an easygoing IPA.
Yes, it is.
Like, I'm not going to get as trashed as I thought we were going to for this episode. I'll put it that way.
Stout episode. Jesus.
Yeah.
There was a line I said that hit the heartstrings.
Which was?
That I was listening when I was listening to the episode, which was, I don't like doing these stout episodes. Because that's guaranteed trashed.
Yeah.
It's if we're reviewing one, we're good. But our history so far with Stout is it's usually two.
Oh, it's so
And
true.
one trash John.
And an AJ right there with him. The thing is, I remember. So we at the end of the episode, I think we messaged each other and we're like, "Oh yeah, great episode. It was super fun." And then later on, Cynthia and I were hanging out in this back room here. We were watching Star Wars. We watched a little
Which
bit of A New Hope, and
Okay, respect.
we had never seen that
Respect.
movie together before. So we were like, "Yeah, let's watch New Hope. That sounds great." And so we did, and it was awesome, of course. But I didn't realize I still had like a third of a can left. So I was like, "Oh my god!" So I drank that and finished it. That for the rest of the night, I was just destroyed.
You were
It was
good.
great.
I had to work the following morning, so my mission more so was to try to sober up, which was a
Right.
little difficult.
Oh no, yeah, we were blown away by the end of that.
Those were good though.
Oh yeah, that was a really fun episode. It was just a fun episode to shoot in general. So
Yeah.
go back to episode 15 if you'd like to. It was a really doozy.
Nice.
So Sin and I, we went over to Luchador Brewing again today. Had a little lunch there, had some tacos. It was great.
Okay.
We tried their carne asada fries, which are also pretty good.
I've had them.
Oh, did you have them when we went last time? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard.
I went with my dad the following weekend I took him for his birthday.
Nice. How do you like it?
He loved the beer. They hated the food, but they loved the beer.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty authentic, but not the most authentic.
They say it's not close to authentic. So.
Well, it's not your mom's cooking, so I'll say that much. I'll agree there for sure. But anyway, so we
I
went
thought it was
there.
good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm not talking. So I think the place is great.
I
Sorry,
loved
I
it.
don't mean to interrupt you.
No.
I wanted to clarify. I enjoyed it.
I'm
And the
happy.
beers?
Yeah. They have a really nice like double IPA there, which I bought my dad a crowler of for his birthday, which is today. I bought him a crowler and I bought him an elder.
What
And,
crawler did you, or what was the name of the double? I think I had that last Saturday. 'Cause that wasn't there when we went, right?
It was there because we had it.
Oh shit.
We didn't buy a crowler obviously when we went, but the beer was there and that was like our second beer that we had. I think we started with a hazy and then we went to that one and then we did.
No, we went to the stout. They didn't have a double.
There was an
We had
8.5 one we had, right?
That wasn't the double.
That's what I'm considering the double because it's so freaking strong. I feel like single IPAs don't really go that high.
When I went with my dad, there was 4 stouts, and when I went with you, there was 3.
Okay,
And
I would agree
feel
there.
like the double was not one of them,
Or that we had.
right?
I remember us having an 8.5% IPA, which is the one I bought my dad today.
You know what? I was drunk, AJ. Who cares?
I could be wrong. I don't know. I have no idea. But but it's my story, damn it.
So it's your story. We had them all.
Exactly. John drank one of everything. He's still alive to this day, barely.
I know, I'm still drunk since that day.
But anyway, so we go there. It was Sin's idea, which I was hyped for because I was like, wow, you want to go back to a brewery? Awesome. And so we did. And we had a great lunch there, drank, had a good old time. And then, like I said, we wanted to get coffee. Sin wanted tea. I wanted coffee. So cool. There's a 7 Leaves right by there. Luchador Brewing in Chino Hills, California. Check it out. It's a fun spot. Anyway, nowadays, contactless payment is more prevalent than ever before. You can just use your phone and use Google Pay, Samsung Pay, Apple Pay, whatever, right?
Look, your debit card nowadays is touchless. Mine is.
Right? Yeah. Well, it's even funner with your phone, so we've discovered. So, so there's a drive-through for the 7 Leaves that we went to.
Oh, the one in Chino. Oh, right next to the brewery. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And so I was like, oh wait, I remember that they take contactless payment in here. Let's use Google Pay. She says, okay. And I'm like, well, how about like quick, let's pull up something inappropriate. Let's pull up something funny. That way they have to see it for a moment when we flash them the freaking the freaking phone.
Okay.
For a moment. And so and I really wanted to, but Sin was against it. She chose not to. She was a party pooper. But I was
What
like,
was it?
what's something you would put? What's something you would put? And then she said, how did she put it? The biggest, blackest dildo I could find.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. To be honest with
That's
you,
what she said. She was like, what do you want me to put? What do you want me to search for? The biggest, blackest dildo I could find? And I was like, type that in exactly.
biggest blackest.
She chose against it. At the end of the day, I was like, come on. But I chose after we got the coffee to search it anyway. And this is what I found. The first thing that came up, I'm going to share my screen with everyone watching right now. Watch the video version. So on Amazon, there's this one review for the biggest, blackest dildo you could find. In fact, it's in the name, essentially. It's
Master
called the Black Destroyer Huge Dildo 5-pounder.
Look at the brand. Tell me the brand.
For a breezy... Oh, the brand is Mastercock.
Yeah. I'm purchasing this today.
There are a total, as of right now, 678 ratings, averaging 4 out of 5 stars, so you know it's good.
Oh, it comes in different colors, too.
It says it's 16 inches long, but for some reason it specifies down here that 13 inches insertable. So there's 3 inches that they're assuming you cannot handle, apparently.
Yeah, baby. It's not the first time I've heard that or had to say it.
If you put in the last 3 inches, that's when it starts tapping your heart. That's the problem.
You don't want to get charged for murder, do you?
Right. And then I read the top review, which this person, I hope they
look at that brown one. Look at
money.
the 12-inch. Look at the 12-inch. It's only $28.
We got to take this off YouTube. We're gonna get destroyed by this dildo.
Just.
I'm gonna have to find a way to do that. I think me saying the word dildo is gonna get us taken off YouTube.
Oh, AJ, you're gonna have to clip this part and just leave it for the audio version.
Right. I think so. But anyway, let me read this review to you, which is amazing. So this is left by XXX, and he put, found this gadget under my wife's side of the bed. Don't know how she didn't notice it, but I'm guessing that the movers accidentally left it when we moved in. When I asked them if it was theirs, they just laughed and told me to keep it. Their loss, because I found all kinds of handy uses for it. Here are just a few. I use it for self-defense training and working out. It works great for doing weighted dips because it's easy on the inner thighs. It serves as an easy pull handle for the fridge since my mother-in-law has arthritis. There's a picture description for that. Also.
Yeah. I can't wait to see these pictures.
Let me pull one up for you. So here's a towel rack.
That's nifty.
She also uses it as the mother-in-law, I believe. She also uses it as a safety handle in the shower. I use it at work to make presentations more interesting. I hang the kids' lunches by the door so they won't forget them on the way out. We also do fancy tricks like flipping it. The possibilities are virtually endless.
Let me see the other pictures, AJ. Just click through them.
So this looks like it's a fucking like windshield wiper. Here's another one. This is where he's doing fucking curls with it.
Look at the muscles.
Right? Hey, it's worth the workout.
Damn, that thing is huge. Look at where you go back.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
Right? That's 16 inches.
I'm
and
a little
5
sad
pounds
about myself.
I know, right? Doesn't it make you feel a little inadequate as a man? To be fair, I don't know. I don't think anyone's had a penis like this realistically since the Pro-Magnum era. So I think we're okay. Anyway, so this is the safety handle that his mother-in-law apparently uses in the shower. Beautifully used, of course. Very practical. This is the work presentation he uses.
That's record 3D.
Profits.
Whoa, why?
Exactly. The profits are out of this world. This is him using it as a speed punching bag. That's fucking magical. This is where he's hanging his kids' lunches on. That's great. This is oh god, I lost the last couple. Dear Lord. Oh, there's the fridge handle, so that we open it more. And then lastly, the towel rack, of course. This is one of the best Google searches I've had in a long time. That's
Agreed.
all.
That's all. So you're
I
gonna
just
have
had
to
to bring it
bleed
up.
out of certain words and censor out it. Do you know how to censor things on videos?
I'm sure I can figure it out. I might just have to overlay some stuff. We'll see what happens.
Don't remove it. I think you can do it.
I mean, we're never going to be able to monetize this episode. So
You
there's
don't
that.
think you can censor things out and just like
I could try.
put a bleep? You know,
I could try. I'm sure
the
I could.
Office style.
The audio censoring will be much easier than the video. I'll put it that way. But I'm sure I could figure it out.
That was good. That
I'm
was
glad
good. I drank half of my beer watching that.
That was my presentation. This has been my dick talk. There you are.
Hey.
Oh my god. But yeah, that was like the moment she spoke that sentence, I was like, that's exactly what we need to Google. Good, nice one. It was a wasted opportunity not having that on screen when we showed the lady at the freaking drive-through window her phone to use the Google.
How would you show her it before?
Well, they have the card like the EMV chip reader, which also does the wireless signal for the contactless. All I'm saying is we're going to use her phone for the payment, but that's what's going to be on screen when we do the payment.
Oh, so you don't even need to have the app for the credit card open. You just
don't
need
that
your
open at all.
phone. Oh shit! I'm a boomer. I need to get on that.
That I'm telling you, I've been using it for a while, and this is the next level prank.
Hey AJ, can you send me that link?
I will.
I just want to read some reviews. Yeah,
it's only $40, bro. So hey,
I can hang my bag lunch on that. Let's do it.
600 plus reviews, 4 out of 5 stars, 16 inches, 5 pounds. Why not? That's a baby right there.
Jesus Christ. I don't want to meet the person that can handle that thing.
I know. That's what Sin was saying earlier too. I was like, again,
who do they make it for?
The people that want to rupture a lung. It's terrible. The people that also want it inserting them and exiting their body at the same time. That's who they're making.
Right in their hand out. Right out, right?
They're just doing little Groundhog Day. That's all it is.
Awful, AJ. Awful. The viruses that must be on your phone.
Oh, absolutely. Oh no, I know. As soon as I went to search it, Cynthia was like, "No, put it in incognito mode." Immediately. And I was like, "It's not gonna matter anymore." Oh my god! But it's
fucking AJ.
It's a beautiful fucking dildo. Fucking Sin. She was the one that thought of it. She's a genius. I just thought to freaking Google it.
Ooh, these beers got me feeling a little full.
Right. Well, speaking of beers real quick, just a little shameless plug. Obviously, if there are any beers or brews in general, whether it's liquor, wine, beer, that you want us to drink on future episodes, let us know what they need to be. We need suggestions. Find us at Beer Belly Pod on Instagram and Twitter. You can email us if you want. Subject line, beer suggestions, whatever.
Drink this shit.
Exactly. beerbellypod@gmail.com. Subject line, drink this shit.
Yep. You know it. Or Pokemon Shake Cage.
Right? Which Pokemon would you like to see in a shake cage? Which one would you like to see Animal Service get called for? Let us know. Is it Nidoran male, a cute little Nidoran? Is that what you want to see quivering in the corner of a cage?
Or maybe a sweet little Pikachu.
So sad. See, the thing is, you put Pikachu in a cage, it's going to electrocute you. You're going to die.
Rubber, my friend. Rubber.
You're right. You're right. If Team
Rocket or another
out,
nifty use for the tool that we just saw on Amazon.
Rattle it from 16 inches away.
It's a safe enough distance.
Exactly. And it's rubber, so it'll absorb it. You'll be fine.
Pikachu doesn't even know what's coming its way. It's just
poor Pikachu. Oh my god. Whoa, Jesus Christ.
61st review from John. Works great for the Pokemon Shake Cage.
Oh you should put that, just no further context. No further. Please do that so I can screenshot it.
I'm not trying to get banned. I'm not trying to get banned from Amazon.
Just create a random Amazon account, please. This person was named XXX for a reason. They don't want to know. But were they a comedic
It also
genius?
seems like they bought it. So.
Yeah, oh yeah. They apparently did. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. The best $40 I could ever spend.
Is that it?
$40 on Amazon
$40.
Prime.
Oh,
So you get minimum 2-day shipping, so you're good to go.
It's basically free.
Yeah, basically free at that
That's
point.
like what, $4 an inch?
Mathematically, you are correct. Holy shit. I fucking hate this podcast.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Oh shit, I can't handle it.
This beer is not bad.
It's growing on you, right?
Yeah.
Same here.
But I'm also kind of growing on intoxication levels.
Yeah.
Well,
that's always what makes liquor better, though. You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm at a point in my life that even if I'm drunk, I know when a beer's nasty.
And you also know when something's more quality as well.
Yeah, this is not bad.
Right. Well, it was like comparing the Michter's freaking whiskey that we had a while back ago compared to the Boss Hog. Like, you can clearly taste the different levels of the word you put was complexity. Jesus. Okay, you won this episode. You won. I had one good burp. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I had one good burp early on, and I cannot summon anymore. Actually, I do feel something rumbling in my tumbling, but it's not going to come out as powerful as that one was. I don't think so. Oh, wait. Here it comes. Ooh, not bad.
You won, AJ. I think you've won.
No. I mean,
think I'm going to beat that.
All right, to anyone who's listening, let us know who you think won this episode. But I think pound for pound, I think you got this one, though, sir. I'll be honest with you.
AJ.
I'll take it, but I don't think I earned it. Maybe in review. Whoever wants to make you know what we need to do is have someone make a burp compilation for this podcast and let that be like a 30-minute episode.
That would be amazing.
When we get to the 50-second episode for a year's worth of episodes, that's what the 50-second episode is going to be, just a burp compilation.
Burp nonstop. Just burp, 30 minutes.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh, I feel like a burp is coming. I finished my beer, so I feel like a burp's coming. Now
that I thought of that idea, I never want to burp off mic again. I never want to. I'll be quiet. Jesus.
Oh, I feel like my stomach came out.
I was gonna say, did you lose your tonsils when you did that? Fuck.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, you are the crown prince of this episode.
You are not worthy, AJ.
I vow to thee. Holy shit.
Champion.
Did you hear that off headphones? Even Sin heard that and through my headphones. So that's
champion. Oh, drink that, AJ.
Oh my god, that's right. I hope if we make a featured clip of the whole dildo talk, we gotta not let our parents see that.
My parents don't. Oh shit, they do follow me.
Do they? Nice. Oh well.
Yep. I mean, now they know what I search on Amazon.
You know what? Hey, no, there's the perfect excuse. It was Sin's idea.
AJ, can you? I would love to leave the review. Works perfect for piñata.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, AJ?
I'm thinking we order it and do that.
Okay. I would love to do different silly things and make a minute clip on Instagram.
Let's go halvesies.
I mean, I'm not down, but hey, you're keeping that 16 inches at your house. That's not in here.
I'm thinking we treat it like the Stanley Cup. Whoever wins the burping contest for maybe the year or a half year, it goes to the other person's home. That way you can probably display it on your mantle.
Just right on Baby Yoda's forehead. Just let it hang. Right?
Exactly. It'll look like fucking Grover.
It's more like this.
It'll look like Gonzo from the Muppets. Exactly.
Oh my god. Your Amazon searches. Your wish list.
Things are about to get really weird in my household. Nice.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not trying to kink shame anyone. If you want 16 inches of pure, amazing, immaculate 5-pound dildo, by all means, do your thing, boo. Go for it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Well, I think we'll call for an episode.
It's a good one.
You want to let the people know once again where they can find us?
You can find us at ST Geek Pod. No, I'm playing. You can follow us at beerbellypod@gmail.com. And, well, that's not following. That's more for suggestions. Suggest everything. AJ and I might just buy the... What was the name of it?
What? Oh,
the dildo.
The Black Destroyer.
That was the name of it.
I'm pretty sure that was the name. I'll check again right now.
If you want AJ and I to buy the Black Destroyer, do stupid shit with it.
The Black Destroyer, huge dildo, hyphen,
The Black
5-pounder by Mastercraft.
I just need to hear the Black Destroyer. I don't need anything else.
This
is the Black Destroyer podcast.
That's going to put us on a bad list, my friend. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Man, we're going to have the Proud Boys knocking on our door. Y'all want to join? Jesus Christ.
No, don't you see what I got? And it's like this long.
It's a perfect tool to bat away at the Proud Boys. Back off, bitches. Wham. The guy did say
16 inches.
The guy did say he used it to train in martial arts, so that can make a hell of a nunchuck. I'm just saying.
So you guys can follow us
on that note
on Instagram and on Twitter. AJ, do we have a Facebook?
Sure, Beer Belly Podcast.
Sure, why not? Yeah, definitely, it's there. And then you can, of course, listen to us on all of the streaming services: your Apple Music, Spotify, Podcast Addict. I don't know any of the other ones, but you can definitely listen to us on that.
Take a tack at Instagrams, all the good stuff.
All of the good stuff.
Please if you're on like a podcast app, like maybe Apple Podcasts, iTunes, or Podcast Addict, where you can actually review us and rate us. If you could take the time, that would be really
5 stars.
It helps us out a lot.
Yeah. 5 stars, create a fake account, another 5 stars.
Right.
Thank you.
Pyramid scheme that. Have your friend get another friend, let them rate us 5 stars, leave great comments, and the next thing you know, we'll have a whole 10 listeners every episode.
Oh, yeah. We can do this if you do it.
Exactly. On that note, guys, it's been another episode of Beer Belly. Thank you very much. Again, send us your suggestions on what we need to drink next, what you want us to talk about next for that matter as well. Because, apparently we run the gamut from Black Destroyer 5-pound dildos to shaking a Pokemon's sad cage. Outro music right now, so just bounce around for a little bit.
Cage.
All right, shake the cage now. Shake the cage now. I'll shake a cage. And
I wish I had a Pokemon to shake. I don't. Oh wait, I do. Yeah, Yvonne, can you toss that to me? Hold on, don't end it.
I'm not ending. We're recording. We're rolling. We're rolling. Oh no, not an Eevee.
Cage.
Gone. Neck.
Oh. And now we're done.
That'll do it. I wasn't sure what we were going to have to talk about in this episode.
Neither did I. When I was pooing earlier, I was like, shit. What are we going to talk about? Oh, 2 shits, actually. 2 shits happened.
All right, 2 shits simultaneously. We got to put that in the outro of the episode somehow.
Let me show you what Yvonne bought.
Okay. I'm still rolling.
Let me show you really quick.
Okay.
Yvonne wants to make sure she drinks enough water throughout the day.
Smart girl.
So she bought a few months ago this one to help her monitor her water intake. She was doing relatively well with no, she wasn't. So she decided, you know what? Let's go bigger. Because I watched the episode of Beer Belly Pod. I saw the Black Destroyer and I thought 16 inches, 5 pounds.
That's what I need for oh my God. Jesus. It doesn't stop. I was gonna say, Jesus. How many ounces? What is it, like 32 ounces minimum?
Where's my face?
Jesus.
Look at this.
Well, let your girlfriend the camel know that I said hello.
My girlfriend the camel. She's ready to go through the desert.
Right.
Look at this.
Wow. How much is that?
Intimidating.
What does that hold?
How
many ounces are we talking about?
Give me a guess. Guess high.
I'm going to say 32 fluid ounces.
This one is 32.
Shit. So 64
So
then.
you think this? You think this is 2 of this?
Yeah. What is it?
It's 116 ounces.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is shower in a bottle.
I was gonna say, Jesus Christ. Let Yvonne.
Have you ever wanted to wash your car on the go?
Right, exactly. Water an entire 1 acre lawn in one pour. Jesus
Is your
Christ.
farm feeling a little sad? Do your crops need a little life in them?
Actually,
Let me introduce
yes.
you to 106 ounces of water.
Jesus Christ, seriously. Do you have a trip to make across the Sahara Desert anytime soon? Are you worried about not surviving the trip due to dehydration? Let John show you a little product we have for you that his girlfriend, the camel, is now drinking her water from.
Some believe John Wick actually had this before he got trapped in the desert.
Exactly. John Wick 3, how do you think he made it through the desert to find
The Scorpion King?